Okay, so a long time ago, I read this article that said that Bruce Lee punched James Coburn and that James Coburn flew backwards and basically Bruce Lee almost killed him. And I could never uh, confirm the article to be true or not. And I found this interview where James Coburn actually confirms that Bruce Lee punched him with a 1 inch punch, and this is what happened. Take a look.
I said, well, all I've done is that things. Yeah, but you did a lot of flicky stuff. Flicky. Bang, nothing really. I said, oh, really? And he said, I've got a 1 inch punch that is better than anything you did. And I said, really? I'd like to see that. And he said, got a pillow? So I stood up, put a pillow in front of me and hold it, bang, like that. Knocked me into the chair. The chair fell down. I rolled over into the corner with a 1 inch punch. I got up and I said, let's go to work, man. That looks like fun. So Bruce came over to the house, and I was living over on Tower Road. And it was just filled with energy, just boom, just bursting with energy. And so we talked for a little bit, and he said, what have you been doing? And then I said, well, all I've done is that things. Yeah, but you did a lot of flicky stuff. Flicky. Bang, nothing really. I said, oh, really? And he said, I've got a 1 inch punch that is better than anything you did. And I said, really? I'd like to see that. And he said, got a pillow? So I stood up, put a pillow in front of me and hold it, bang, like that. Knocked me into the chair. The chair fell down. I rolled over into the corner with a 1 inch punch. I got up and I said, let's go to work, man. That looks like fun.
We're talking about the Far Eastern philosophies. I was just wondering if you ever practiced Kung Fu or any of the other martial arts.
Kung Fu, yes. Bruce Lee was a great friend of mine, and we used to work out together for a long time. It was very close. We were very close friends. And
He was a very interesting gentleman, wasn't he?
Bruce?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He was a groovy guy. Yeah. I was very sorry to see him go.
What do you think made him so unique?
Well, he related everything. His whole life was related to martial arts. He lived, breathed, thought, moved. Everything was dedicated to the highest principle of his own self-evolution. He created himself. Bruce Lee was a little Chinese guy who demanded of himself great excellence. I mean, he was a true artist in that respect. He created himself. And that's what I think. He was an unusual man. He was beautiful. I don't know what to say about him, because of the perfection that he achieved was awe-inspiring. I mean, he was the fastest moving person you've ever seen. I mean, you'd reach out and pew, he was like poo all over the place. We used to work out up his place, and he had a 700-pound bag hung on a big L iron, or what do they call them, stuck in his patio, and it would on a big spring, and he would kick that thing and double it over. And I would kick it, and it would double me over. But he would, boom, get that thing just swinging back and forth and pop it and pop it. He was amazing, really amazing. And he's a great loss. A loss to me. I miss him daily.
Let's talk about somebody. Okay, you found somebody now. You have a loss there. Let's talk about Lindsay DePaul, because she's your best friend right now. I think that's the way they're saying it.
Oh, yeah.
In showbiz today, aren't they?
She's great. She's a singer, songwriter. She's in London right now, working on a project. She has a guy she's producing. She's going to do some of her songs, and she's going to do an album over there.
Could do your tunes?
No.
Losing the Blues, and what is it, Melancholy Melon?
And Melancholy Melon, yeah. Isn't that a funny It's a funny song. Yeah.
She's a very talented lady, though.
Yeah, she's talented. She's beautiful and bright. And we've been together I guess about almost, this summer it'll be 3 years. How time flies.
Well, you were married to the same lady for about 18 years, and you did something else that's different in this town. You're still very good friends.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh, sure. I mean, you're with somebody for 17 years. Why should you be friends anyway? Yeah.
And I believe, how old is your son now?
He's 18.
Would you like for him to follow in the same kind of business you're in?
If he wants to, sure, why not? I'll support him. I'll support whatever he wants to do as long as he's in Rhodesia right now.
What's he doing there?
He's taking in impressions of a changing society. I thought it would be interesting for him to see the world, so for his birthday present, for his graduation present, I gave him a year to travel around the world and see what he wanted to do, if he could find something, find himself, find something that inspired him to want to become, or whatever, to devote his life to. And I have a friend down in Rhodesia, and so he's been showing him around South Africa. And it's also good for him to establish his own identity. And living in Beverly Hills, he's always had to share an identity with me, and you know, that's very hard for a kid. I mean, you know, they're always thinking, well, he's going to be an actor, or he's going to be, so he had to kind of be develop a false personality, a side of himself that wasn't really his. And down there, he's you know, all by himself, and he's doing the thing on his own. He's whatever trouble he gets into, he has to get out of it. And I think it's really good for him to do that. He's got to, you know, he's having experiences that he doesn't have to share with me or his mother. I mean, he's developing a whole backlog of experiences that I think he'll feed off of for the rest of his life.
Well, speaking of travel, your travel agent, Sam Peckinpah, has set you up for a couple of things here. One is to the Far East, and one is to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So you're going to be packing your bags pretty quick now, aren't you?
Yes, yeah, we're going to Japan to see a premiere of Kurosawa's latest film. Sam was invited over there to attend the premiere of the film, and him and a guest, and I'm his guest. And then we're going back to Oklahoma City, where Sam's getting the first John Ford Memorial Award.
At the National Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Yeah, at the National Cowboy Hall of Fame. And you're going down there, too.
I'll be there. I'll see you there.
So we should have a ball
We'll
down
have a
there.
great time there. And what a night. And I know one day you've made that many Westerns. I know you'll be in there. I kind of got the feeling. Are you going to present an award, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to. I don't know to whom or, you know, what the award is, but they've asked me to do that, so I'll present one.
And Gene Autry is moving up into the highest echelon of the Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Good.
I'm sure you've done a picture. Have you done a picture with Henry Fonda?
Yeah, the Midway.
That's true. Yeah, Midway.
It's the only time I've had an opportunity to work with Hank.
And he's going into the Hall of Fame that night. And posthumously, Tex Ritter and Dorothy and his son John will be there to accept it. Let's see who else is going to be there. Another great writer, Mishner, James Mishner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be in there. So we'll have a great time,
Yeah,
won't we?
that should be fun.
Well, I've enjoyed this, and I hope you have.
Okay, Johnny, so have I. Thank you very much.
And I really enjoyed the film.
Well, good. I'm glad. Well, I hope people have responded really well to it. I mean, I'm very pleased about that.